Damn.
Riding your pony. I got my saddle. It's waiting.
And you gonna go into that.
You already know. Jump on it. Come on, this is my daddy, y'all. This right here, I came all the way from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, just to see this man in Harlem, 125th Street. He don't understand how bad I want to ride that pony. Let's do it.
Go sit. Can you go sit down?
Want me?
I'm at work. Can you go sit down?
Can you get up for work? You sit down?
Over there.
Over where? Over here?
Over there.
Over here?
Over
here?
there where your purse is.
Oh, my purse is right here.
No, it's not. It's over
My
there.
purse is right here. Daddy, look. After your clock off.
You here for the shit?
I'm here for that shit. That good shit. Yeah,
And that's some good southern
that
shit.
is some good motherfucking
Really,
shit.
Kelly?
That's some
I
good
heard about it.
southern
That's
shit.
why I'm trying to get up in that shit.
You trying to get you a bite of that,
I'm
honey.
trying to get up in there.
You trying to bite that Georgia peach.
Really, Kelly?
For real.
Yes, honey.
Let me get some of that cherry pop.
Honey.
You know what they say, that cheesecake. Baby, you got some syrup? Don't worry about it, I got it already.
Your information on the
You got my information.
I wasn't at the last one.
Sweetheart, I'm your wife.
Can you put it on that phone?
You put it for me, Daddy.
Can you put it on that
I'm the
phone?
CEO of this organization. Night Tag. Make it rain. Make it rain. Do y'all see me? I look calm, right?
We here for the
We
shit,
are
honey,
here
okay?
for that shit.
You here for that shit?
For that shit.
That
good
shit?
shit.
What would you do to that shit if he gave you the opportunity?
I would tell you exactly what I would do. I would take him to my house. I will buy him something to eat. And if he smokes cigarettes, weed, or drink, I will purchase that too. And then I will get in the shower while he's off eating his stuff, getting his stuff together. And I get Dolly up. And then I'll come back in the bedroom and let him take a shower. And then when he come out, I'm ready for him. Naked, darling. And then I would suck his dick, suck his balls, eat his ass, and I'll kiss him from head to toe.
You at work, right?
And if he let me fuck him, I'll fuck him.
Oh!
And if he don't let me fuck him, he's gonna fuck me. But I wanna make sure I suck his dick and he nuts on my lips.
You at work, right?
And I'll suck his balls. And in between the balls and the ass anus hole, I'll slay that motherfucker. And then I'll dig my tongue down his anal and make him go through the business for that shit.
You at work, right?
Yeah.
I'm here for the shit, honey. We at work, honey, and we do it. We're here, and we're having a focus group, and we're talking about sex.
Yes.
And we're talking about health and everything that goes on here at the focus group, honey. This is the criteria for the focus group tonight. So she's talking about one of our topics that we're talking about here tonight at the focus group, honey. She's talking about sex,
Right.
and she's talking about healthy, protected sex.
Right. So I would sit here and use a condom and lubricant if you need extra lube, but I don't think with my lips and my saliva, you don't need no lube. But we could use a condom if you want. Oh, and if you're on prep, we can still use a condom and have a conversation about using a condom while we're on prep. If we're on prep, if we discuss or disclose that information between us. Just for FYI. But yeah, I will eat your ass and stick my tongue down that anal and go ham. And while I'm eating your ass, I'm jerking you off to make sure you get the full satisfaction of the pleasure of the cum semen coming out.
So this is my question for you. Outside of all of that, do you know, I kind of see that you kind of know the healthy ways of having sex, right?
Hell yeah, what's going on? Talk to me.
Okay, so do you like inform other people of
Yes.
healthy ways to do stuff?
Yes.
Or, do your medical provider inform you ways of doing stuff?
All the time, every single visit.
So your medical provider is good with that, so you don't have no problem with that?
No.
Okay.
I feel it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you present, it's how you present.
Okay.
If you're presenting ratchet to your medical provider, your medical provider's going to respond ratchet in a professional way by not serving you a proper way. And if you know your stuff and if you're paying attention into all these facilitated groups that we have for free, and all these trainings that we get for free about healthy relationships and healthy sex and PrEP and HIV and all this stuff, that's part of that, you will know your body so well that you will sit here and be very fully mindful of yourself to take care of yourself, then ask questions to your health provider, which is your doctor.
So, do you think that your health providers like kind of like don't know how to address the difference between trans and gender nonconforming, or just straight males or females? Do you think it's the same conversation, or do you think that they have a different conversation, or do you think they're nervous about the conversation when it comes to trans and gender nonconforming community?
I'm not going to touch on gender nonconforming.
Okay,
I'm going to touch trans.
Right.
Because the gender nonconforming is extra for me, and this is just a personal note.
Mm-hmm.
I don't judge or discriminate, but I'm not entertaining the gender nonconforming. Because reality, the gender nonconforming don't go through what trans people go through.
Okay.
Just like I can't sit here and be hypocritical and say, I'm going to speak for the gay men because I don't know what gay men go through.
Right.
I don't know what lesbians go through. So therefore, I'm going to speak under trans because I am a woman of trans experience.
Okay.
Right? So therefore, just like to respond to your question, again, also, every therapist is not the same.
Right.
Every psychiatrist is not the same. Every man that we go through as a woman is not the same. Every female is not the same. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, every medical provider is not the same. But once again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If I feel that my doctor is mistreating me or not giving me the proper service, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let her know first, listen, you're not doing this correctly. I feel you're not doing this correctly, and I need some assistance. If she's still denying me, mm-hmm. I'm going to go to her supervisor because I'm going to ask her, who's your supervisor? It's just proper channel codes that you go through. You have to know your standards and know your respect and know your worth and keep it cute and classy and professional.
So, is that like the case with, like, when you go to get your health care and they do that, is it a lot of trans people that come to this place and they feel comfortable? Like, are you used to seeing people more like you at this places you go?
I personally don't see a lot of girls coming when I go.
Right.
When I go to my doctor, mm-hmm. which is at Bright Point in Brooklyn,
okay,
I don't see the girls come there. I just go and make sure I'm worried about Sasha. That's where I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about him. Now, if I see a good-looking man, I'm a flirt. Y'all already know. I'm a big kiki flirt. I don't sexually harass people. I'm just a very big flirt, and I like to flirt and make people laugh. I think it's a good. The fucking fish just walked in the building.
Miss Kelly. How you doing, love?
Text your girls, tell your girls I am here.
We're here for the chat.
For the chat.
So, just to jump into the conversation, we talk about sex and health with our trans and gender nonconforming community, and to pick up what we was talking about. She got into her conversation about what she'd like to do sexually, and
to him,
to me,
to him.
You know what she give. So I started, asking her if she's real familiar with letting people know the proper ways to. It is a little warm here, right? I'm sorry about that.
Do you mind being on live?
I come in on all you.
Oh well, come on over here. Come on inside, because we on live.
Miss Kelly live.
Really?
Yeah, we on live. We here for the shit.
For that real good shit. And a lot of viewers here?
Yes, there's always a lot of viewers.
On Miss Kelly page. What?
Make sure you share this live, honey. Okay?
Share it, y'all. Sasha Fear's in the building.
We're here at the focus group, honey. Okay.
But yeah, so she basically was saying
how I would have sex with him.
Yeah, but she
was telling us how she will just rape him.
I will eat his anal. I will stick my tongue down his anal, and right between the balls and the anal is that little gap there. I'll look that shit, and then I'll jerk him off while I have my tongue down that motherfucking anal. Yes.
So
when we going to this, Daddy, I'm ready.
So back to what the topic is about, right?
She ready.
Ain't Southern.
So with that being said,
he said yes, sir.
Look, I'm trying to have a serious moment with
you. You can still have a serious moment. I'm having a serious moment.
I gotta let her know what we talking about.
She already know the deal with Sasha. That's what she said, mother. Why?
Well, she know what you talking about, but she don't know what I'm talking about.
Daddy talk.
So with that being said, do your is your healthcare provider like aware of ways to tell you how to properly have sex and the ways of going about having proper sex and safe sex?
Well, I think that every adult should already know.
Right.
I mean, anybody in this community should already know. But I mean, for me myself, I'm going. I'm further educating myself. I'm going to Exponents. I'm going to every other place that I can go to get more information because it's like 2017. It's like so much more out there. So it's just like,
right.
I'm educated. I mean, as far as my healthcare provider, I don't look to them for that because I look. If you want education, you have to educate yourself.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm educating myself and with all
But with that also being said, is the questions that you may have asked, about you being trans, is the question that you may ask your health provider that you may feel like they can't answer or that they don't know the answer to? Because, when you think about it, I mean, we all sex is sex. And like you said, there's a whole bunch out there, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to a gay male, what they sex practices may not be the same as a trans male or female. Right. You see what I'm saying? So I know I can, for myself, I consider myself to be gender non-conforming, but for the sake of everybody else, they see me as a butch queen, right? You see what I'm saying? So I know there's certain things that I can do in the bed with another man, that I can't do in the bed with another woman.
What is that?
So let me ask you a question. Since you open that Pandora box, you like men or you deal with men and transgender women?
I deal with men, deal with transgender women, deal with transgender men, I deal with cisgender women.
So you mess with me if we have an opportunity? That's the question I want to know. I really want to know.
That's not a question I'm going to answer right now.
After literally all jokes aside, even though we're on live, you want to let me know after? I want to know.
Can we stick to my job?
I still want to know, baby.
Can we stick to my
baby,
job?
I'm the CEO of Nighttime. I'm the creator of Nighttime.
Can we stick to my job?
I'm
trying to do my job. Can I do that?
You ain't got to try, baby. It's all natural.
But yeah, back to what I'm saying. So you get what I'm saying, right? It's different stuff that goes on, in the bedroom when it comes to different people. Do you feel that if it's a question that you may have, and you're like, well, damn, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's a place?
I think sex is sex.
Not necessarily. You just said that. You feel that sex is not just sex just because it's sex, and you feel that it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a question, do you feel like you could go to your health provider or something, just ask this question free willy-nilly, and they give you the proper answer that you're looking for?
No, because when I go to my healthcare provider, it's predominantly for my health. It's not for educating myself on sexual. I mean, when you go to your health provider, you can always ask questions, but that's not the necessary need or basic need that it is to go to a healthcare provider for. I mean,
right.
You can always ask questions, but I mean, they're just there to.
So who do you feel like?
Help.
So who do you feel like you could go to ask these questions? Like your people in your community? Is it like these type of settings, focus groups, or?
Well,
I mean, these type of groups are good, but they don't have these groups all over the U.S. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have these groups in L.A. where I'm from. They don't have these groups. So it's like these groups are good, but it's just like I don't know.
Divine, you hear that, right? I know you somewhere listening. And welcome back to group.
Hey, I'm fine.
Well, catch this. I'm glad y'all said this. When we talk about sex and, like, for example, dick, or trans women say I like to fuck niggas or I like to fuck a trans man, people be like, what the fuck? So it's like it's like a coming out embarrassing for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you want to be a girl, you're a butch queen, you want to be the girl. Cause you see all the girls coming out fast, and you want to be a girl, and you afraid to come out to be a girl because you think people are gonna shame you.
Third floor.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's just like talking about sex in our own community. I don't have a problem. If you know me, I ain't got a problem speaking what's on my mind. People say, Sasha, you too much. I say, I don't give a fuck because I feel that whatever's on your mind or whatever you want to say it because you might not have an opportunity to say that again. Or you had to. You had to. A closed mouth never gets fed. And the worst they could ever try to do is think about laying a hand on you. That's why I go up to people. If I see a good-looking man, like yesterday on the bus. Yesterday, I took my best friend out to eat because it was her birthday. I took her out to Chinese buffet. I'm a big girl. I like to eat, right? I like the fuck. Now, I took her out to eat. I had 4 plates. The bitch had 2, but it was corn dog. And we got on the bus, and I saw this good-looking man. Now, mind you, he's
Every
straight.
man look good to you.
No, not every man, mother. Some men, some. But this man was good looking. One thing that turns me on automatically is a man with a suit. And he's smelling good, and he's clean, and he's suited from top to bottom. Like his shoes are suited, his bald head is suited, like, and smelling good, like cute, and with a clean tee. So I told the man, Mister, I will take you home and slay your body. And my best friend's like, you can't say that. I said, what's the problem? I can't say that. I gave him a goddamn compliment. He laughed and said, thank you, Ma. I feel like if we don't talk about,
you gotta know
Hey,
how far
Ray.
to go with your boundaries and stuff like
well,
that.
I know the
That
difference.
could've been-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
That could have been a situation.
Right.
These nails could have came off yesterday. But my thing is that I feel that in our community, especially, we do not talk, but we're not openly comfortable.
Someone said,
to talk about it.
someone said sex is an uncomfortable topic in our community.
Okay, so
But we have it a lot every night.
Okay, so why? And I was going to say that. Why do you guys
Do
feel
you have
that
a problem with being on live? Okay.
Why do you guys feel that sex is because we are openly sexual beings? I mean, it's safe to say that we like sex, right?
I love having
So
sex.
why is it that sex is such an uncomfortable conversation to have? Why do you guys feel that sex is such an uncomfortable conversation?
Because within sex, you can be so vulnerable. Like you show a certain percentage of vulnerability. And I don't think people like
Like to be vulnerable. I kind of get where you're going with that. I get where you're going with that because that is one thing within the LGBT community. No one wants to seem vulnerable. No one wants to seem weak.
No one wants to. It don't have nothing to do with our community. No
But it's
one
real
wants
strong
to.
in our community, though.
But no
Think
one
about
wants to be. No one wants to be vulnerable. Period. When it comes to putting yourself out there and meeting new people and with sex, meeting new people, talking to people, like being rejected by somebody. It's like, especially us being who we are. It's hard dealing with being rejected by somebody already on top of the stigma.
I think it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's a pill that you have to learn to adapt.
Right.
Because I learned, and this is my issue as a woman of trans experience, is I get approached a lot, too fucking much approach because I don't like talking about this, and I don't like talking about privileged trans women. A lot of us are privileged. It is real. Privilege to a certain extent. And I get approached a lot. And like I went to the straight club for the first time. I was fucking nervous. Saturday, I went to a straight club in Queens. A Black Ink hosted. And all these guys are looking at me. When I go to club, I get done up. So my girls, they done up, right? So I'm like, yo, I hope I don't like, guys want to talk to me. Guys hit me up. Long story short, a lot of guys approach me, and I tell them, like, I have started the conversation, but then I tell them, listen, on Jusss aside, I know, you feeling me and stuff like that. You cute too, but I got some special activities downstairs, and I can't give you what you really want, And it's like, oh, well, can I get some head? Then sex come.
Because let me tell y'all
Sex
something.
come.
Okay, so if y'all ever come to any group, this is my first time doing a focus group. So if y'all ever come to any group that I do, Kiera and them is gonna write all of this stuff out. I ain't never gonna go by what's on. I do reality. I don't go by shit that's scripted and all types of stuff. So being a transgender woman, and some of us is on different websites and stuff and things of that nature, baby, okay? We out there, we put ourselves out there. And so do y'all get do the conversation change for y'all? Once y'all tell the person y'all take, do the conversation change?
Yes.
Like, the conversation is like, oh, I want to take you out to eat, you look cute, and da-da-da, we go do this. But as soon as you tell them that you're trans, the conversation turns
to sexually.
For me, as in, like, when I started taking my hormones and stuff like that, and I became a little bit more softer, for me, it was... Now it's to a point where it's just like, at first they're like, okay, but then when I disclose that I am transgender, it's a whole lot different now that I'm a whole lot more softer. So, I mean, I guess for me, I would say when you more passable girls. I don't really get that a lot. Like, they don't turn me down. Like, I'll tell them that I'm transgender, and it's obvious that you can see from my pictures on BP.
No, but it's not about being obvious that you're trans. But when they first meet you and they don't know that you're trans, and they talking to you, and it's very like, oh, you're cute, da 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 da. You know, very very casual conversation that you see your sisters having with boys and stuff. But as soon as you tell them you're trans, they like, oh, it's just like, okay, so you gonna come over and suck my dick and.
I get that all the time, and it's just like it's so.
But how does that make you feel?
It doesn't. I don't feel good about it because it's like I feel like, okay, well, just because I'm the second best thing, then you're still going to. I really don't like it. I feel like I'm being used. I feel like I'm being used a little bit because I feel like, okay, well, if I was this, then you would treat me a certain way. But now that I'm not, you're treating me a whole different way. You just want one thing only. So I feel kind of used a little bit. I feel like I'm being used.
So with all of that being said, do you feel like, do you guys, I mean, have you ever heard of like your trans brothers like having that same experience, like same, like, you know, feel that way? Like, you know, we talking from the trans girl experience, but a lot of times we don't ever talk from the trans male experience.
Well, no,
like, do you feel like they go through the same thing?
I don't think they go through the same thing that we do as transgender women because, like, in society's eyes, they don't see two females being together as being wrong. You know, some women do, but most of the time they don't see it being wrong. But when you could get like a man who is living her life as a woman, they see a lot wrong with doing that. So that's the difference that I have with that. Like, it's like when you mention trans men, I don't really. Like a red flare doesn't go up because it's like trans men. I don't really know any, and I mean I don't really I know that they're here, but I don't really know any who are like just that's a trans man. Like, people are saying that it's a trans man. As far as when you see a trans woman, they're like, that's a motherfucking man, you know. So that's the difference, I think.
It's more. I know a lot of trans men. I'm related to some trans men. My dad is one, and from being around them and living with them and you know, as living with my truth, they got an easy pass because society still see them as now my fathers, they look like men. Mm-hmm. You will never know. My dad and my godfather look just like men, but you'll never know. You understand? But some trans men I know that's still in the middle stage or the beginning stage of their transition, society gives them an easy pass because to the society eyes, they're still lesbians or dykes and butch. And they pass their time of discrimination or rejection and all this stuff. In the public eyes, it's passable. It's over. But in the closet eyes, they go through the business. You understand? But as women of trans experience, male to female, we go through the business daylight, nighttime, 24/7. I go through the business sometimes. It just, I know like I said, I know my limits and I know my battles. And I feel like if you ready to come for me, then let's make it happen. But so far, nobody was ready to come for me. So we ain't making it happen. But I know tonight we want to make it happen.
You want a piece of my brother.
I really do, Mama. I swear.
What is it about my brother that you want a piece of?
His personality, his southern accent, his skin complexion, his lips, his eyes, the way he irks his teeth. You know, some people don't know. Some guys don't know how to irk the teeth. That means they know how to eat good puss. You know, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Daddy, listen. I know you working, but let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about me.
So with all of that being said, you said y'all guys don't feel that trans males or trans experience don't.
They do. A lot of them express that they have it like it's not easy, especially dating girls and stuff.
Right.
And as far as like dealing with everyday society, I don't know about that. But as far as like dating, I have like some friends that come to me and they said they have like harsh.
Where did she come from?
Like,
I love her. You is beautiful, bitch.
Thank you.
Right? I could be a lesbian too, bitch.
Oh my God.
You can talk about that shit too, bitch.
This is my husband. Oh, no.
He gonna be alright, bro. He gonna be alright. We get him some weed and some liquor, we gonna sleep, bitch. He gonna be a lady. I'm going fishing.
Girl, oh my God. So you just opened your
and the sex is fun. I'm 30 years old. I think we should just take advantage of it. Will you ever see a black trans woman of 30 this age range. Fucking have fun. Like, I love having sex, but listen, I got a list. I swear to God, I got a list. Before I die, I need to complete this fucking list. Bitch, I ain't had a female figure yet, bitch. You might be the first, might be the second or third, bitch. I don't know. Bitch, I want to have fun because I feel like you got one life to live. Have fun. It's all this protection shit is out here. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having fun and doing, making sure you're still together, keeping your shit together. Ain't nobody got to know your fucking business, but talk about sex. I think sex is very important to talk about because we're educating each other. That don't mean we're giving our business out. We just speaking what we experience or what we seen or what we know. We just share.
I mean, I think back to the reason why I asked that question is that like you said, you've seen through Facebook comments and stuff like that. I do think. On the trans aspect, like how y'all was saying that, when you say you was at the club and the dude, once you told him that you was trans, he automatically went to saying he want head. Or like you say, once you say that you're trans, it's like they automatically just want you for one thing. But then when you look at it on a trans male aspect, a lot of times you get people say, "Oh, I want one," like they're an object. You know what I mean?
Or I want,
I want to do this to them, or I want them to have my baby. It's like. Let's respect the fact that this person is living their life as a man. You know what I mean? So don't, say stuff like that. So I do, I think that we have to, acknowledge that and raise awareness in that too, that trans people as a whole are being objectified. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that, we need to get the community, the cisgender community, whoever, even the LGBT community, because they do it a lot. You have butch queens who like, "Oh, I want one. I want to do this to the trans man," so on and so on. And you have, the butch queen who wanted to rip the trans girl for coins or, what I'm saying, whatever. It's still objectifying, like however you may look at it. You know what I mean? So I think that we need to start bringing more awareness to that. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with everybody educating themselves about what's actually going on. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't see a problem. What kind of I want to be educated on is how a trans woman has sex with a trans man.
You would never know. You would never know until you in the bedroom with them.
Okay. For real.
That conversation. I haven't dealt with a man in over 15 years. I only deal with trans men and AGs. But that conversation about what happens behind the closed doors is that conversation that you and that person will happen behind the closed door. Oh, yeah. That's not a conversation that you go just out and you discuss. And for people that want to deal with the trans men or with the AGs, and then they go around and get the I want some pussy from them. They don't, even though they have that down there, they don't address it as that. And so for people to address that like that, it's just like, it's a turn off to them.
Yeah. And to answer your question, Mother Kelly, about when your guy approach you and you have the conversation change and they want sex, how would you feel? I feel disgusted. Like you can't, like for example, you can't send me dick pictures. I'll block you. Like that's the disrespectful cross the line. And like when we're talking,
what happens if it's big? What happens if
I wouldn't even fuck how.
I mean, let's just be real.
That's a limit.
Let's just be realistic. I'm the same way too. Don't just automatically send me something. But if you do send something, I'm gonna look at it.
Like I can understand. I can understand what y'all saying. Like you sitting here and I don't know you from Adam and Eve. Okay. Don't video chat me on Facebook. Don't send me no motherfucking dick pictures. And we never even had a conversation. We never talked to anything. I understand what you're saying. I think that's disrespectful. Like just because you know that I'm trans, you automatically want to send a dick picture and all type of stuff, or call a video chat. As soon as you open on the video chat, they jerk it off.
What the fuck is that? First of all, phone sex don't do me no better good. Video chat, I don't get into this. Like, what the fuck? It's irritable. And my whole thing is like, if technically I'm on tag, I just got back on tag. Cause I'm like, okay, God, while I'm not in a relationship, it's gonna be 10 fucking years in August. I'm single.
Okay, so since you open that door, so are you're looking for a relationship or for someone or for tag?
Because you're never going to find it on those services.
You're never going to find. I don't give a fuck how many apps that they have out here that tells you Christian mingle, black people meet, and all type of stuff.
I love that one.
You're not going to meet someone as a trans person on one of these websites that's going to actually want to actually be with you. The only thing they're going to want from you off of those websites is to have sex with you, because that's what they look at you as a sex object. If you want to meet somebody, you have to get out and you have to go to places where it's going to be people that's not looking for sex from you. You can't go to a club with a whole bunch of niggas in the club and they getting drunk and all types of shit and think that you're going to find someone that wants to be in a committed relationship with you in the club. It's just not going to happen. Girl, they just want to fuck.
So where could I go?
You just gotta get out.
You gotta get out. You gotta go to the library, bitch. You gotta go to the museum.
But you know what?
Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. And I'll be honest with you, because you're a big girl and I'm a big girl. You gotta just tone it down a little bit.
I told her that the last time. But listen. I'm at work, so I can tell you that.
You can't tell me that you at work.
Because you just come on. Listen, right? You being a transgender, you're like me, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because I have been aggressive transgender. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I have been aggressive transgender. So I know what it is to be aggressive and be dominant. You got to just soften it down just a little bit, because you scare men off when you so aggressive about it, honey, okay? And you ain't got to buy them no motherfucking weed, get them drunk and all of that shit, bitch. You playing yourself short, bitch. Oh, I'm going to get you some weed, I'm going to get you... No, bitch, no. They want you because you're big, you're bold, and you're fucking sexy. That's why they want you. They don't want you because you get an SSI check on the first of the month. They don't want you because you can get weed, bitch. They want you because
once
of
once you put that out there, that's all they're gonna see.
And because that's all they're gonna see you as is a purse.
Once you put that out there, like, okay,
baby, trust me. Listen, let me tell you something. The kids gag, baby. Okay, baby. The kids gag at the boys that I play with, baby. And when I play with the children that I want to play with, the girls get the ring, but he don't mess with the girl. But Kelly is totally different. So you're going to find somebody. You just got to give it time. Girl, I've been single for 6 years. I ain't looking for nothing. If it happens, it happens. Girl, like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you, mother.
That's honest, honey.
But Daddy, we'll talk later.
We are Brooklyn.
She just told you what not to do.
Brooklyn, we sitting here. We're sitting here and we're having a focus group and we're just talking about different topics and stuff, and we have our transgender ladies here and we're just talking and just having the floor, honey. What's going on? How y'all doing? When y'all in the building, hashtag y'all here for the shit. Make sure y'all share this live, honey, because we here for the shit. Okay? What's up?
Oh, well, by the way, the food is on the way. So.
Okay. Yes, and the pizza and stuff is on the way. So the next time y'all out, baby, or the next time I post up that I'm having a focus group, what's up? Make sure y'all come out to our focus group, baby. We give our good incentives and we give our food, Metro card, and gift cards and things of that nature and shit like that. So make sure y'all come out and y'all in the place, honey. The next time y'all see me post it up, honey. Okay, we here for the shit.
So, question for the only. When we was just talking about relationships and stuff like that, like, and not meeting on social media apps. How did you guys? I mean, if you don't want to, you don't want to share your have to, but like, how did you guys meet? Was it the normal way? Was it not the normal way?
Well, we didn't meet online. He stayed in the building next door to me. Well, we stayed in the same complex, but he stayed in the next building. Mm-hmm. I stayed in 30, building 30. He stayed in building 20. Mm-hmm. He was a friend of my friend and stuff, and he was just there after that.
Right, and just went right.
Okay. We've been like literally together, other than my trip to Virginia, which was for like a week. We've been together like every day, literally every day.
So did he knew you was trans automatically?
Did you know
when you knew she was trans when you first met her?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wasn't stressing that. Cute.
Okay, I know that's right. Girl, I can't wait to find me a man like okay, y'all making me want to go out and get me a man and shit. Okay.
How long y'all been together?
9 months.
Okay, that's cute.
That's good.
Yeah, it's making me want to go get a man and shit. Yeah. Make me want to settle down.
It's like 4 years for me. I kind of gave up, to be honest.
I did too. I don't think like, you know, I don't think that it's like it's.
I've given up for
there.
various reasons, to believe it or not. I've given up because I'm
Giving
tired
up
of-
what?
I've given up like trying to date, trying to do all of that for various reasons. I've given up that on a health aspect. I'm just tired of having certain conversations with people. I've given up on just the whole, because you know what I'm saying, people don't know how to be patient when you say, oh, I don't want to have sex right now, or I just want to go with the flow. Like these days, people don't know how to be patient and just like, you know what I'm saying, chill and get to know a person within our community. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't want to do that.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Because I've been on like a dating site in like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So is it like more for the trans women? Is it more like easy to find like butch queen friends on like Jack and I guess BGC, or is it like
BGC clothes. BGC clothes, girl. Yeah, you could tell she ain't been on the west side there. BGC cut down, honey. Okay.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Tag is. See, I'm on tag now.
But see, tag is a straight site.
Yeah, it's a straight
I'm
side.
talking about like predominantly for like the LGBT, like Jack and stuff.
Okay, so I don't go on Jack and
Jack and Grinder. Jack and Grinder
is
is Jack.
You know what? Okay, since you said that, I'm gonna put it out here. When you asked the question, I love my girls. She can tell you we've been friends for years. Same house, not same house, all of that. Like I ride with her. Like all my friends that I hang with are trans. I don't really hang with butch queens like that. I have like 2, maybe 3 good butch queen people that I'll be like, oh, that's my my rock. You know what I mean?
I can't find it, honey. I need to.
Oh, the site is still up.
Oh,
But,
BGC
yeah,
is
BGC
still
site
up?
is still
up,
up.
but it's
Yeah,
not up. It's not
It's not a popular site. Like you go on there, it's like if you go on there in the Bronx, you'll find the trade on it, but it's not really giving like that.
It's like fish.
Yeah, POF, all that everybody on. But no,
Yeah, like Badu enough. Yeah.
But for me, I don't like to see my trans sisters on Jack and Grindr and so forth and so on. I don't like to
And
see
Adam
that.
for Adam.
Why?
I know that's what I'm saying because
The reason why, because let me sign up for POF or Tag or Badu or so forth and so on, and I'm on there. I have all my girlfriends get mad. Girl, stay in your lane and stay, or stay you try to get on my trade, and so you get what I'm saying? So
let me tell y'all,
stay in your lane, bitch, and leave my butch queens alone. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm coming from?
My nigga, you only got 2. But this is my nigga. Did I caught that? Live, did you caught that? Yo, my nigga, you just got 2 butch queen friends and a bunch of trans woman friends. You can't feel no goddamn type of way.
Yes, I can.
And I'm sorry.
If all my trans girlfriends are feeling type of way, I have a right to feel the type of way too.
So I got a
See,
question.
That's being biased.
So I got a question
I
for
can't
you.
feel the type of way, but all
I'm
my
gonna
trans
play
girlfriends
hard.
feel.
just like they're going to give everybody else the opportunity to go and make their profile, you have that same opportunity, so they can't throw shade because you made
You
made a profile. I'm not going to throw shade because
It's right there on the
sick and
the
tired.
code for the bathroom is right there on the wall. You see it? If it's the men's, it's pound 5, then pound 1. The men's restroom.
Listen, let me tell you something, baby, okay? Jack is the T.
Yes, it is. Grinder is too.
Girl, okay, baby. Let me tell you something. The children sit here and they run around and they say that Jack and Grinder
I
is
just
for
feel
the
like
boys.
it
is not.
Okay,
Listen, you know why?
If you really want to know the
So-
truth, what pisses me off is first of all, because I come from I'm 32 years. I'll be 32 years old this year. So I
Brooklyn Motor, stop trying it.
Stop it, Brooklyn. I came around the girls from like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Kelly's, and I'm from the South, so I came around. I'm from Atlanta.
From Augusta.
Yeah, so so you know, I came around the DDs and the
What's
you know
your
what I'm saying, the
sign?
Cocos and all of that stuff and so
He's a Gemini.
And You know, I'm a Gemini. And yeah, all of that. And you know the animosity from Albany. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, making sure I came around those girls. So Columbus, right. I graduated high school from Columbus.
Okay, we ask all that. Go to the store. Your personal information without
Robin. Right. I'm saying it to say this. Come around those girls that I came around, when they got their trade, if I ever pushed up on their trade or gave all of that, so on and so on, it gave complete rage. You see what I'm saying? Now, not to say that I couldn't pull trade or I never got the trade, but if I pushed up on their trade, it gave complete rage. So I knew.
Yeah, if I'm at work, don't touch my dick.
I knew my boundaries. You see what I'm saying?
Bounce you back in your lane.
So my thing is if I had to stay in my lane,
it's yours.
Why can't you stay in your lane?
It's yours. Nobody's gonna come. If it's yours. Nobody's gonna come in.
Let me tell you something. And
then you gotta realize. I'm sorry. You gotta realize like the difference between a community piece, a community project, honey, and something that's specifically for
permanent you. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know. Say that, mother. Community dick and a personal permanent dick.
I'm not gonna see. That's the wrong. That's what's wrong with a lot of the trans girls. A lot of the trans girls try to make a community piece
to a permanent
piece. Right. They try to make it their husband. You can't make that your husband and everybody don't have it, okay? Because they're gonna still continue to have it.
If you call you off Backpage, if you call you off Arrows, honey, if you call you off all those sites, honey, he is.
If he stand outside the Butch Queen Club and he holler at you 9 times out of 10, if the Butch Queen come along that's looking right and whatever, he's gonna holler at you too. Okay. So I've experienced that and seen that outside of XL. The same ones that be with the girls be the same ones that be trying to slide up with the boys too. So I definitely understand that. It's like why make a community piece private property?
I have a question I have a question for my girls.
This is a good cheer.
If you're dating a guy, for my trans sisters and for live that's on there as a trans identified, if you have your boyfriend, I don't like to say pieces, because pieces of community day. If you have a boyfriend and you guys are together and he cheats on you or leaves you for a gay man, what is your feelings on that? For me, it's a shame of embarrassing. Like, it feel like I wasn't. You looked at me as a man.
You got it.
Basically, you assaulted me. Basically, I feel assaulted. No, if my man,
it wasn't that. You know what it was? What it was he sees you as a woman, so he didn't want you to climb his back. So he went over to Aladdin's house and he let Aladdin climb his back.
No. Even if I do, now, depending on the relationship, my ex-boyfriend, he didn't allow me to dig his back until 3 months. Well, I had a 3-month rule. When I'm in a relationship, we don't have sex for 3 months. That's my rule. So once we open that Pandora on the 4th month, I let him. I act like I let him go inside of me, but it was the trick with your cheeks, darling. But when he allowed me to go inside of here, I
got a question.
Let her answer her question.
I got a question.
Wait, you could she answer the question?
I forgot what I was about to say.
All right. Okay, we're dead. Piggyback off of that. Okay. I've dated.
And that's what I was gonna ask. Because I just can't. But
what I don't get is just how you said this particular dude.
But what you just said, I lost.
I date girls. I've dated trans girls.
Oh, okay.
An issue that I had with one trans girl is she approached me and I felt in a disrespectful way. It's like what I may do with another dude is what I may do with another dude. But when I'm dating you as my girl, I see you as my woman. I see you, femininity. So I am the male. Why is it that just because whatever you've been done with your last Butch Queen or whatever, that you feel that the next Butch Queen is going to automatically do with you? Or the next dude is going to automatically
because of the initial subject of why when I was first coming, because you don't talk about first what's going on. Because you're not talking about when people meet each other, it's just
that is the answer I've been looking for the entire time.
Transgender people, when they meet each other, it's always, I think that for most people it's always off of looks. Well, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's always looks, right? Looks and lust that they go off of. So you're not talking about you know, this is what I don't do, this is what I don't do. You just get into it and, you know, asking questions. And that's the biggest thing, rushing into something before you actually talk to somebody about it.
And see,
I asked 50,000 questions at once.
Have you ever experienced that, or been in,
I want to know.
It's been an uncomfortability with someone that
That's
you're
how I
dating
am, yeah.
when it comes to
Very
you know
loose.
sexual acts.
Oh no, you just have to, I'm the only receiver, I guess.
So you don't have to feel right. So I get it.
So you
see,
never-
I
had
don't
that
listen.
experience. Okay.
Listen.
mother.
And I will be honest with y'all, like, baby, okay. What I do with the trans man and her things of that nature, I would never. I don't understand how the girls could do boys. I can't.
You don't understand it.
I don't function. I don't function for boys.
For me, and I blame my ex. 9 years now, I blame him because he actually turned me. I always felt that, okay, if I'm a woman, right? But he turned me, and I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh. It felt weird, like, ooh. But
So now,
I have a habit of because I'm single, and you know, I have feathers coming. You know, sometimes I do sex work, depending on what I used to do. Sometimes sex work. You know, I'm keeping it real sometimes, and it's protected because I need money. You know, these agencies don't give us no money. So, and then if I have my little friends that come over and give me some satisfactory and go and leave, it is what it is. Now, I always like this guy right here I met on Tag recently. He wants to fuck me. I asked him, first of all, he asked me, what do you like to do for sexually? I said, I'm an open verse freak. That's what I respond. I feel that if I'm single, I should have fun. Now, if I'm in a relationship,
you should still have fun.
I'm gonna still have fun,
in your
sexually, but there's rules for me. If I'm in a relationship, I will not have sex with you for 3 months because I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me.
So, but if it's just a random, you can just have sex
But
with
if
him.
I'm not in a relationship, which right now I'm not, I'm privileged to have fun and to do what the fuck I want to do. That way, so I'm satisfied. The niggas gonna be satisfied regardless. But I want to make sure I get satisfied too. And if I can't get satisfied, you're not talking to me. We're gonna.
So how can I ask you a question? Because this is a question. Because see, I don't know. I don't hang out with a lot of trans girls like that. You know, only my sisters, and all my sisters I hang out with. You know, we're power bottoms when it comes. when it comes to the boys. So how does it make you feel to
fucked up?
To you, like I'm not gonna say like I don't have boys ask me back in the days when I do. And like, a boy, I call my stuff my lily. Like a boy can go down on my lily and munch her and everything. And baby, so I had one time a boy asked me to do it. And I tried. It goes down. It does not work. How does it make you feel when you do that?
When they give me head?
Let her answer.
For me, it makes me now, okay, because I've been on hormones for a year. And now that I'm on hormones and I can't function well, I have to be fully into the person sexually in order for me to be able to be functional. But it makes me feel less of a person every time. Like now that I'm that way and I'm meeting guys, it's like that. It makes me feel less of a woman because even now I'm a woman. I feel like I'm a woman, so my hormones make me feel fishy. I don't want to feel like a man, so it makes me feel less of a woman for a man to come to me and ask me to get on top of them. Even though I have done it and I do it because I do sex work, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's prominent, but it just makes me feel less of a woman when I have to do that. And if I do ejaculate, I'm just like, oh my God, I want to go pump a shot. I'll keep my hormones on me at all times. I want to go pump a shot or something. It's just like I feel less of a woman when I do that.
Yes, how? Cause this side of the table,
I can tell that she agreed with what you were saying. Cause
this side of the table
may have had an experience before where you tried to or something. I don't know. Cause you was kind of agreeing with what she was saying over there.
Yeah, I agree with her 100% because I just started transitioning 2 years ago, so it's like
for real.
You just started
big cunty cunt, bitch.
No shade.
Bitch, you big cunty cunt, bitch.
Cause you a cunt out there,
Big cunty cunt, bitch. Wait, did it really work up here?
what?
2 years? Did it really work up here?
What do you mean?
Like,
Bags, bitch. Did you get your bags
have
over here?
bags?
No, everything's natural.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
Some of you bitches need to take notes.
Bitch,
No, so what you were saying?
I understand what she's saying because, like I said, I just began my transition 2 years ago, and so I still have like fresh memories from like my situations that I've had with Bush Queens when I was a Bush Queen, and now it's just like transition wise, like you said, it takes away the. In my opinion, it takes away the femininity of a person because it's like, okay, if you was to be looking at a reversible mirror and you would be looking at yourself like, some people can, but how do you take yourself serious? I don't want to offend about it, but how do you take yourself serious?
You know, baby, speak your mind, baby.
How do you take yourself seriously when you see yourself, when you look in the mirror, you see yourself like... But at the same time,
I'm not laughing at what you said. It was the motion.
It's the way that you did it.
Yeah, it was the way you did it.
Yeah.
But I definitely get where you're because believe it or not, I have that same question, but I'm afraid to ask that question because I'm a male. And when I ask that question, it comes off as me being judgmental or you know what I'm saying wrong. So I'm glad that you're actually saying it. No, but I'm just saying in general. Every time I believe it or not, I'm like I said, I'm for my girls. I'm all for my girls. Kelly know that. But in this day and age, whenever a Bush Queen say something, it's automatically
It's a problem.
It's automatically a problem. You know what I mean? Like it's automatically a problem. You know, because a lot of Bush Queens are narrow-minded as fuck. Like just being real. Like they're narrow-minded, stupid, and just dumb as fuck. And I tell them that all the time. You're a dumb, ignorant faggot, and I hate using that word. But it's like you know what I'm saying? Like just because you don't understand something, don't mean that you have to downplay it and do whatever. We already have enough of that going on with our whole community as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I don't ask questions, but I'm glad you asked that because I always wanted to know that. Like, how do you take yourself?
In somewhat way, I still understand the situation. I still understand it for the simple fact is like you have heterosexual males that enjoy. They wouldn't let a gay person or a transgender person
But they like anal stimulation.
but they'll like let their girlfriend stimulate them anally. However they get off, but they still get it done. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
For me, I feel, and I'm a patty on you, is communications is very important. That's why I say I will not. Once I'm in a relationship, if a guy claims me and I claim him and he said, listen, you're my girl, I'm your man, I'm in a relationship. And if you're showing me with your verbal saying, then we're not having sex. Verbal means what you're telling me, talking. We're not having sex for 3 months because I want the communication starts there. The building of the body of our relationship starts there. I don't mind. I can sleep in bed with a man without having sex. I've done it several times. I've done it with straight men. I've done it with gay men. I don't have an issue with that. Now, as me being single and having sex, I had this boy. So December 21st last year on a Wednesday was the first time that
baby,
I got...
that sex was motherfucking good,
I
bitch.
got
Because you remember the date and the times and everything, bitch. So, girl, he did something to you.
I got penetrated for the first time.
Girl, how long you been transitioning, girl?
Oh, you're gonna gag.
How long you been having?
You're gonna gag. I never took any hormone therapy or surgery as of yet, and I'm 30 years old. And for the first time, December 21st, last year on a Wednesday, I got penetrated. And yes, it hurt, but it was everything. And he knows the person. He knows the person. So, and recently, 2 weeks ago, the individual popped back up to my house, and he gave me head.
What?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He gave me head. Right, and I gagged because I don't know. It feels weird for getting head, like nigga, guys sucking me off, because I feel better. I was about to do
yeah, we don't need you to, give us picture charade.
I feel comfortable
fucking. The door
fucking.
still open? Did you leave the door still propped open?
I feel comfortable fucking, but you giving me head was like, it felt weird. It was like,
but I don't understand. You more comfortable
fucking than giving head. You giving me head. So maybe because I never had that done. I'm always like getting turned on, and it's like this. For me, I think it's just a sexual communication agreement contract. For me.
You gotta have a contract to have sex?
No, you not understand what I'm saying,
Mark it
Auntie?
off your list. The things that you
Okay,
You said you have a comment. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying
your
is
name, by
that,
the
what
way?
I'm saying is that, hold on, babe. I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. When it comes to being in a relationship, you have to have a contract conversation. You know,
she knows, girl.
Well, not. I'm looking at her, but I'm just saying in general. And to answer your question, it's like, okay, you don't understand how to die. Okay, so if I get into a relationship and the guy don't want me to fuck him, okay, I'm not gonna fuck you, cause we're in a relationship. It's the communication. It's you telling me what you like, what you don't like, and I'm telling you what I like and I don't like. And if I'm feeling you, as a woman, I'm going to satisfy my man. So if I can't fuck him, baby, I at least could jerk the fuck over. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing that. You know, there's other rules around it. But what I wanted to say also is, I hope I didn't lose it.
My same question to you is that the same thing that Kelly just asked you is you would do all of those other things like jack off and stuff like that, but getting head would be.
I gotta keep doing it for me to get comfortable, because that never happened to me. I never got head. And so when he popped up and did that shit to me, I was like, ooh.
This is when my comment comes in.
And this is a ooh.
Go ahead. You do have a problem with being on live? Okay.
My name is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, D.
What's up, brother? I mean, sister.
There we go, the brother.
No. That was not.
I know.
Yeah, we know.
At all.
I know.
I'm tired. That's my sister for a very long time. Anyway.
Too long, baby.
All right. My comment is, be mindful of the boys. This could be trade, could be butch queens, anybody. But be mindful of those people who want to use things that you're just like newly to. Like, you know, you've never been much before, you've never been half before, or you're a virgin at certain things. And all of a sudden they want to do these things for you, to use you, to get things out of you. So I've been like many times, the boys think they doing something special by like offering you ass. Oh, you doing something special for me because you give me some ass. I can get ass from anywhere. Just because you're the trade and you give me ass, don't make it special at all. Just be mindful about that.
Cause for me, I never knew that you could pop a pill in your ass.
What's that?
What is it? The coke? What is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The E-pill?
The E-pill in your butt, and it's loosening.
Booty bumping?
Booty bumpers, yeah. I fucked a boy he had a booty bumper, and
You gotta get a turkey base rubber thing on. You gotta get a turkey base rubber thing on. You gotta boom.
I don't know, but all I did was he was
you know
loose.
why I do
You
that?
open it, so good. I was
But
like,
you know, let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest because I know that I'm much older than a lot of y'all in here. And so but her just saying that, you know, I haven't been with a boy in years, so when I experienced that, so I'm just like gagging it in this day and age that people are still doing that.
It's a different method, honey. It's a whole different method, honey.
Like
I was gagging Mother Kelly when he was munching on me. I had to put his head like this. Okay, baby, go to the side now. You can't do
so
this.
did you let him finish the act, or you moved him off of it?
I had to move him off. He asked me why you don't like that. I said I just it started to my trade, my tea started to go down.
We call our stuff our Lily online.
Our Lily's on
our Lily, yeah.
My Lily, she started to say, she started becoming spaghetti.
Balance is another word.
Yeah, cause it didn't register in my brain, and then I had to tell him to what's my spots? I had to tell him to like play with my nipple or suck on my titty and then play in my ear, and then that's how they got me going. So I was like, okay, good. Now we're back on board, you know. But because I never experienced that, just like. You know, I'm a freaky person, but I don't really have a lot of sex the way I want to. You understand what I'm saying?
If you had, how many times would you want to have sex a week?
With my partner or my boyfriend?
Period.
In general, yeah.
With somebody or with masturbation?
With someone.
With somebody, yeah.
Oh, I got a lot of questions for you.
Yes, God, honey, because we see my.
I got a lot of questions for you because see, I don't know. I guess I'm just older. Like
I masturbate every goddamn morning.
Oh, no,
see,
Not every goddamn.
I watch gay porn my phone is so registered that I can just click on search. I can go search on my internet, and it'll pop up freeblackgayporn.com, and I watch it every fucking morning, and I bust that nut.
What? You like gay porn? You like gay porn, tranny porn, or straight porn?
Tranny porn do not turn me on. It turns me off.
I think it's the best.
It don't register.
I watch tranny porn.
I like gay. I like two guys.
Always on point.
I don't know why two guys together does something to me. But you gotta be a black and you gotta be a Puerto Rican guy. You know, two white guys they extra. They dramatic. But a black and a Puerto Rican.
I just don't listen. I just don't wait, because we haven't. I just don't like.
How did this conversation get on porn and
baby? Because we all over the place. You know, we not scripted here, honey. This is.
But to answer your question,
reality.
mother, if I'm in a relationship or if I'm dealing, well, that's like a relationship. It would have to be 3 times a week.
At least 3 times a week.
At least, if we're in a relationship and we're having sex and we're together, it could be 3 or 2. I would actually like for him to sneak up on me, like surprise me. That shit will be everything.
Would you be ready?
I would be gagging, but I'll be let's make it happen. And no lie, baby, I'll be gagging. I'm like, yes, let's make it happen. Now, makeup sex, it's a 50-50 with me. Makeup sex, like after argument.
I'm really glad that I signed up to do these focus groups and to do these jobs and things of that nature.
Every group you
because
have,
to get to know, like just to get to know different things about different people and the different girls and stuff is like, you know, stuff is like, oh, really? Like,
yeah.
I'm old. I'm old, bitch. Bitch. I'm about to be 40. So, I'm very old fashioned when it comes to a lot of things and stuff. Like, I can't see myself, like, if I'm having a session with somebody and we're both, like, masturbating and stuff, I can see, that happening, but for me just to be
to hear my sisters say something like that, it sends me. So if you see me do that, like,
and for me just say stuff like that when they
so what's up? So it doesn't I'm going right back to it from the
no,
beginning.
but
it's a problem talking about having sex.
No, because it's just like for me, just it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. But no, because she was just saying that she masturbates every morning.
Every morning.
I can't be by myself and playing with my lily by myself. I just can't. Me being who I am, I just have never done that, bitch, or anything. I don't.
And I feel like I feel like part of me is fail to myself because I'm not 2, 4, 6, 8 pillows, 2 pillows in each pillowcase, so that's 8 of them, right? And 4 big teddy bears. So it's that loneliness, and then I don't know what it is. Every time God wakes me up, I'll turn over, and I'm hoping it's that man there, right? So
but let me tell you something, okay?
It's gone on to I'm being real as rain. So I had the phone next to my bed on my pillow because I have a lot of family and a lot of death been happening. So I try to keep it to know where it's going on. So I got a habit of turning on.
So from personal life,
so you just got a habit of just waking up in the middle of the night, just turning on porn.
No, waking up in the morning when the middle of the night I'm taking a piss and going back to bed, bitch. No, in the morning I'm keeping it real with you. So in the morning I take a lot of water. So before you even get up, before you get up out your bed in the morning, you turn on porn and you masturbate. When God wakes me up, I said, "Thank you, Lord," and I turn over and look up porn.
So my thing is,
that's real as rain. I'm keeping it real as fun.
My thing is because at one point in my life, when I heard something about the 32, at one point in my life, I felt like I needed to have a companion in order to be complete.
And I'm about that because she said something about that too.
Yeah, I felt like I had to have a companion in order to be complete. That's all I was focusing on. Like, I needed to be there in order to be happy. Do you think at some point that you need to reground yourself first in order to, and not saying that you're not happy. Let's be clear. I'm not saying that you're not happy. I'm not saying that you're not focused. But maybe you're not grounded. And the reason why I say it is because I was happy. I was doing everything I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I was going where I wanted. I was traveling where I wanted to travel. Money was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that was, a problem. But I wasn't grounded because I was all over the place. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I had my financial shit together, I had my apartment together, I got my health together, all of that is fine. But outside of that, one weekend I'm in Chicago, one weekend I'm in LA, one weekend I'm here, one weekend I'm there. So I'm not grounded. Nothing is grounded. Nothing is set in stone. So how can I expect for someone to invest their time into me like I want to invest in them? Like, I want all this stuff, but I can't sit down long enough to even do shit.
That's the same way I am. I'm back and forth from here to LA, here to LA. So I'm just like, bitch, I'm not even, if you're not even like down for, going back and forth with me, I'm there.
Right.
I can't really answer that because I'm like you too. I travel a lot.
But I mean, now I'm grounded because I work, I do this with Night Tech. I also work for Housing Works. You know what I'm saying? So
they have y'all travel too?
Well, my particular department that I work in, no. But you see what I'm saying? So it's like I have a lot of stuff going on. So it's like working 2 jobs, you know what I mean? Coming home, cooking, going to sleep, wake up, work. You see what I'm saying? On the weekends when I, if I'm traveling to a ball or whatever or having fun, so forth and so on, I do that then. But it's more grounded into. So now I'm more focused and more centered to be able to focus on giving my energy and time to someone. I just ain't did it yet. You see what I'm saying? So maybe.
I'm not ready.
I mean, it's not that I'm not ready. I just that now I've went so long without it. It's like to me, it's like if it happens, if a guy come along, if a girl come along, you know what I'm saying. Wherever they come along and whatever, then I'm here for it. But I'm not gonna set myself out to look for
just that.
Right.
Right.
Now let me respond to you. I said it in the conversation before you asked that question. When you hit a certain age, you have a goal and a dream that you want to be set, right? I felt before I hit 30, I'm 30 now, I felt that once I hit 30, I should be grounded. Mm-hmm. I am completed, permanently completed with myself and who I am, where I'm at, where I'm be at.
Did you write your information?
Yeah, write your information down. So I'm sorry, I ain't mean to
I'm
cut you off.
completely completed and grounded.
So that
I just right now, my mental part is I'm ready to date and to build something with someone. I don't mean just, oh, you're my man, I'm your girl. No, I want to build something. I want to date. Let's go out to eat. Let's go have a conversation. That's where I'm at. So I don't feel satisfied enough right now because of the fact that I'm not on that dating level the way I want to be. I'm in school. I got my own place. My finances okay. I pay my own bills. I don't need to work. I want to work, but whatever the job site becomes, I'll take it. But I'm satisfied. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm taking care of my health. Everything is me. But like I took myself, got my nails done. Like, I'm good. Now, I want to date. I want to experience the dating life and maybe take whatever it takes it. I'm not looking for a relationship. No, I want to be hypocritical. I would like to have a relationship, and I'm kind of looking, but I'm not. When I say relationship, like dating, that's where I'm at. Not relationship, dating. Let me change the words. But and that's where I'm at. But if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. It's gonna be 10 years in August that I have not been in a relationship.
But let me tell you something. So right. It's been 10 years that you haven't. It's going to be 10 years. But God forbid if you do find someone and you stay with them for 6, 8 months, 10 months, a year, whatever, and you break up, you're going to know what it is to be by yourself because you have been by yourself for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of people in this community don't know what it is to be by themselves because we go from one relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship without giving ourselves time to heal and build ourselves back up before we go on to the next relationship. And then another thing that happens, that automatically happens in this community is, with us, is either you go to a club, you go to a ball, you go wherever you go, and you meet somebody, and instead of getting to know the person, that's your husband and they done moved in with you and you don't even know this person, but this person is your husband and either you moved in with him and he moved in with you or whatever, and then 6 months down the line you get to know that this is not the person that you want to be with because you never had a chance to actually get to know the person the way you should know the person. Right. And that's something that we really need to change in our community is actually getting a chance to know people instead of just saying, oh, I met you at the club, we came home, we fucked, the sex was good, I woke up and made him motherfucking breakfast, now you my man, let's go get your shit and we're gonna move in. No.
Microwave relationship, yes.
December 17, this year will be 4 years in my apartment by myself, living alone with no one else. And I had a history, and Dan, you know, I had a history of taking the village kids and bringing them to my home. I am so known for having houses, right, Dean?
Your own place.
I am known for having my own place and taking the kids in. Every time the kids, I get a place, my own place, I'll take them in, they use me, and I'm losing the apartment. In and out the shelter, That last strike, when I helped 4 trans girls into a house in the Bronx and they turned on me on Channel 7 News. I will never, ever done it again. I said, Lord, this is it. I went to the shelter for 2 years. I'm in my apartment this year. It'll be 4 years by myself. And just like you said, Auntie Kim, Auntie Kelly, we have to learn how to live alone and how to be alone. And that shit hurts. It does. I'm a living testimony saying that shit hurts. But that's also, that feeling of hurt is the building another brick on you to know who you are and to acknowledge yourself. And that's why I said I love myself so fucking much, where I'm aware of the red flags before I even think about waving it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm right now in my life, because half of the 9 years, it was my choice to not to be dealing with nobody. So now I'm 30. I'm ready. I'm ready to date. I'm ready to build a foundation that's called a relationship.
We're not gonna ask her. We don't. And I'm gonna ask her the story about what happened on the news, honey. You know.
No, we're not. That's too much information. That's the past.
We're not
it's the whole Bible.
If they really want to know, they can go look up the news. It's on the news. It's
no, it's not. It's down. I sue.
Oh, you sued?
Now.
But no, I was just telling a friend recently that it's really important to like know your body and to like while you're in this time, like while you have this time where you're single and you're by yourself. You're trying out new things. Don't be ashamed to like get to know your body. Buy toys, whether it's a fleshlight or a dildo, whatever the case may be. Get you all different kinds of lube. Make sure you know it, because like when we get into relationships and like a guy comes to you and you may be like inexperienced, and I'm serious about this stuff. Like someone will try to freak your mind out, quote unquote, turn you out to get you to a point where, oh my God, I'm all infatuated about the sex. And meanwhile, you can do all that stuff for yourself. Nobody can like sex you or freak you the way you can freak yourself. Like you can tell somebody else how to do certain things to you when they get there, but like if you are inexperienced and they come to you and like, oh, this, that, and the third, please. You can't let nobody move you too much to the point where you're all infatuated by them, and then all of a sudden you want to marry them and move them in and be all upset about them, and like, give them your bank account numbers and all that other stuff. That's too much. That's way too much.
My thing is that when I get in a relationship, when God bless me with a relationship, with a dating foundation, I'm going to be aware of what to say, what not to say, or to expect. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, one, you're not living with me. I have standards. You got to know your standards. And that's part of you building a relationship with yourself and being alone. You're not living with me. I want my space. We're not married. We're not engaged. If I'm engaged, you're living with me. Because I want to build a relationship with you to see how you live. But if we're dating, you need to have your own. I'm not taking care of you. I'm not doing that. You need to have a job because I don't want your money, but I don't want you asking me for money when we go out on dates. You understand what I'm saying? It's like it's a 50-50. That's how I feel.
I like that question. So let me ask you a question. So if someone asks you to take you out to the movies,
he's paying for me.
That's
He's
how you
paying
do it?
for my movies. He's paying for my dinner. He's paying for whatever I want except for my car fare. Because if he's asking me to take me out on to the movies, you're going to pay for it. I'm going to have my own transportation. I'm going to have my backup $40 just in case you want to try something. I got backup. But you're going to pay for my movies. Now, if we decide to go out, then it's a 50-50.
okay. And yourself, how do you feel if somebody asks you to take you to the movies?
You want to ask that?
Me.
Yeah.
So if you were single and a guy asked you to take you to the movies, how would you? What would you expect?
To take me to the movies, yeah, you have to you don't have to pay, but yeah, I'm expecting you to pay. But if we're going like on a casual outing, then yeah, 50-50. Because I think especially with like the whole sex situation, I feel like a lot of situations end up sexually because of how you approach the situation. One and two, like the setting. Like if you invite someone over to your house, then I feel like on the first time, I feel like that's the grounds of saying, okay, yeah. That gives the option to have sex, but if you're out in public, you know, what can happen?
Daniel?
For me, like I said, if somebody asks me out and take me to the movies or whatever, and I wouldn't assume that they were paying. However, but I wouldn't assume in my mind and just let that be. I would have that conversation and say, hey, I know you asked me to out to the movies, but what does that entail? You plan on treating me to the movies? Do I gotta pay for my own food? Like you pay for my ticket, I gotta pay for my own food, or you buying everything? Like I don't mind. I don't feel it's taboo to have that conversation about finances in that moment, because I feel like a lot of times one person will have a view about something, and I can assume that they understand what I'm trying to convey to them, but in actuality, they may not have the same view that I have. So it's important to like get that out of my head and hear what they have to say out their minds, so I can understand what's in their heads about paying for the movies.
Because I had a girlfriend. So the reason I asked y'all that question, because I had a girlfriend, right? And she watches my live, so I'm not going to mention her name or anything like that. But I had a girlfriend that went out to the movies with a boy. And the boy asked her, okay, let's go to the movies. So she automatically assumed that when they got to the movies, that he was paying. So he went to the window and bought his ticket and turned around and was like, yo, you get your ticket? And she's sitting here gagging because I think if somebody asks you to go to the movies, if you asking me to go to the movie, I think that you're paying for me. So, I think that if you ask me,
How did you learn that?
I learned that because baby, when somebody asked me that, baby, and my girlfriend told me the story, I gave them, oh no, baby. If somebody asked me to go to the movies, you asking me out. You asking me to come out of my house. So you're going to pay for me because you asked me to come out of my house. Now, if I say to you, let's go to the movies, then I'm going to treat you. If I say to you, let's go out to eat, I'm going to treat you. But if you ask me out, it's like you asking me to come out of my house. I'm thinking, that you're gonna pay, and so that's why I just asked that question.
It's very, very common that, and I feel like you have to be, what they say, my mama say, closed mouth don't get fat. If you don't ask, you don't know, you look stupid, and that's how I am. If you asking me, then you say, yo, Sasha, I want to take you out to eat. I told my best friend, Shayna, I'm taking you out to eat.
What time is it?
Don't pay for it, just have Metro card. I'm paying for it. I'm taking your ass out to eat. You understand me? And but if we agree, if we're having a conversation and we're agreeing, that, where you want to go? Yeah, let's go here. Like, we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to do this. See what I'm saying? The communication. That's why I said communication is very important when you start building a relationship with somebody. And that's why I said 3-month rule, because that gives me time to get to know you.
I remember one time I took this boy out on Valentine's Day, and it was a very newly relationship. So I spent money on flowers.
You went in.
Trying to go in.
I was trying to get some.
Did you get some?
No, I didn't. But
Damn.
I bought the flowers. There's a restaurant called The Grill. I don't know if everybody's been to The Grill. The Grill is very expensive. We spent like almost $100 on our meal a piece. And we went back to the hotel and chill, and he didn't want to have sex. And I was like, you know what?
So okay, so with that being said,
I had that same experience too. I had an experience like that, baby. And baby, and but I'm not gonna really get into too many motherfucking details about it. But I wanted to have, baby, child, and I gagged that, after everything, and it didn't happen, and you be sitting there like, really? Like I could have been with somebody else.
I could have called an escort.
Okay.
So with that being said,
Huh?
I'm being called an escort after my boyfriend.
Wait, can I say this real quick, babe? I had a gay guy, Butch Queen. I can't say his name, but he worked at one of the agencies, and I thought he was feeling me. I thought he liked me the way I was feeling him. So he said, I'm going to take you out to lunch. I said, okay. So he took me out to lunch on the 13th of February, that's 3 years ago. Bitch, I thought we was together. This was going to be a start of a generation. Bitch, turned around, it was just a friendship lunch. I gagged.
which way you
So, it don't matter. Let me tell you something. See, this is weird, right? See,
I gagged.
See, right? I'm going to tell you because I know you being... you have to, right? You have to, with you being yourself, you have to let guys know exactly what you want. You can't go into something as, like, I'm going to be cool with him and we're going to be cool and we're going to hang out and we're going to chill and everything. Because then after a while, y'all hanging out and chilling and stuff and everything. And then you get to the point that you like him, but you knew you liked him from the beginning and you didn't tell him from the beginning that you liked him. By the time y'all get into y'all whole situation, he's gonna hit you with, I see you like a sister. So you have to, I'm telling,
hate that shit.
And because listen, let me tell you something, right? Because I know you do this, I know you do that because I used to do that back in the days. So now I get to the point where I just let you know, either I want to be friends with you, I want a relationship, or I just want to fuck. And you just got to be blunt about the whole situation. And I know that's what you're doing. And then by the time you get to where you need to get to, because that's a lot of things that the big girls do. So I know how, so you got to stop doing that. Stop trying to befriend them. And then you hit them with, oh, yo, I like you a couple of months down the line. Then they get to the girl, I see you as my sister. Instead of just letting them know exactly what it is. Okay? But we done went over time, honey. It's 8:30. Okay, so y'all can eat, honey, and stuff, and we're gonna get y'all information and stuff, and for the things and everything. And so I just want to thank all of y'all for definitely coming out and being a part of this focus group with myself and Aladdin. Thank everybody on live for definitely being here, part of my first focus group at work and stuff and shit like that. We're definitely gonna have more of these focus groups. There's definitely gonna be going on. So definitely come and be a part of the focus groups. If you can't make it, you can definitely be here on live with the focus group. If everybody that's here part of the focus group is comfortable, you could definitely be a part of our topics and everything when we do our focus group. We're definitely going to be posting up the next one really soon. We definitely give out Metro cards here. We give out Target gift cards. We give out all different types of gift cards and incentives and food and everything. So if you're in the metropolitan area, the next time you see me post one up, make sure you definitely do come out and you definitely do support, honey, okay? I am Kelly Mizrahi, and this is my brother Aladdin Barmain with Night Tag, and we here for the shit. We always here for the shit, and I'll see y'all really soon, okay? Bye.